Alright guys, so today, actually I guess I need to introduce this vehicle to the channel. I'll do a walk around and stuff like that. It's freaking cold here in PA, so once it's all cleaned up and looks nice, I'll do a walk around. But it's an 05 Grand Cherokee with a Hemi in it, fully loaded except navigation. Heated leather seats, all that kind of stuff. So what we're doing today is, as you can see over here, this is their normal single DIN, which is bigger than a single DIN but not big enough for a double DIN radio. They did make double DIN. That's what all the navigation stuff would have been. That has a touch screen from factory. But this will be the same in any Chrysler product, 300, Charger, Ram pickup, whatever, Durango. So basically, we're going to take this out. We bought the kit to put the double DIN in. I got a double DIN, and we'll go from here. So basically, well, they make a kit for this, and like to take out, it's like orange plastic, but I forgot mine at home, and I'm at the shop today. So we're just going to take a screwdriver with a sock around it, so we don't mess up any of the plastic. And I feel like it doesn't really want to move too much. There we go, guys. Now we got her started a little bit. Just being a little stubborn. Just keep working it. There we go. All right. So you're going to get the piece off like this, guys. If you see, the clips are here. One at the bottom, so two on each side, one at the bottom, and then it goes in the top like that. So just keep working on it. Like I said, it's very cold in PA. The plastic didn't really want to cooperate. All right, guys, so you just want to take the 4 screws out in the corner. I should have got my mini impact, dummy. Why am I doing this by hand? That's for people that don't have power tools. But you all probably don't have power tools, and anyone can do this with a couple of dollars worth of tools from the good old Walmarts. So basically, I got a kit, which I'll show you guys in a couple minutes. It came with 2 different harnesses, so it covers a whole bunch of different Chrysler vehicles. So I'm pulling out the radio now to verify which one I actually need. And then you'll just slide that bad mamma jamma out. You'll have your antenna, which seems to be broken. Well, that's interesting. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. And then you just want to unplug these 2 harnesses. Alright guys, so I haven't seen an antenna like this. I'm just going to try to pull it out a little harder than I did before. Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute, I guess. But so the radio's out. Now, like I said, I got 2 of these harnesses, so I want to figure out which one clips into this one. That one does not, and that one does. Okay, guys, so we're going to use this harness. Alright, guys, so this is what I got. It's called Crux, I guess. I don't know, we're going to get Crux up in here, but so this is the Chrysler one for 05, 0 up, which is what I need. And it comes with the harness I already showed you guys. And then this is a module, I guess an interface module, what they call it. And I plug it in, and it should keep my steering controls and a couple other things like factory options. That if I didn't put this on, like I could just wire this in with a regular, you know, harness that works with this. But if I don't have this, my other factory stuff supposedly won't work. So I spent that couple bucks and I got it. So I'm gonna wire this up real quick. It's just as simple as connecting wires to wires. So basically, this is from the radio, right? The radio that I got. This is from Crux. So I gotta put these 2 together, and then I gotta plug in my Crux box and then this will plug in the back of the radio. This will plug into the plug I already showed you guys. So this is just as simple as hooking them together. So I'll be back in a couple minutes after I got that done. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to put butt connectors on. I'm down to my last couple. So basically it's a barrel, and you can kind of see where it flares out at the end. Like, I don't know if the camera will focus, but like right here to here, that's just plastic. There's actually metal in there, if you can see it, and that's actually what you're crimping onto the wire. So you want to come over here, and these are the speaker wires. So you see how this one has a black line on it? That is the ground. So you want to get all the wires going in the same direction. Then you just slide her in there. Push her in as far as she'll go. And I do a 2 crimp so it don't come apart. So you just squeeze it with the crimper, squeeze it with the crimper, give her a nice little tug, make sure that she's in there secure. Then you'll take this other one, which is coming from, this is the radio harness. This is the one that adapts to the factory harness. So again, just spin her tight, and then you just slide her in there, and then you just do another double crimp. So crimp, crimp, wires connected. Alright guys, so we're going to hook up our cruise, or what is it, crux. We're going to hook this module in. You just clip it right in. It's in the harness that I spliced together. Here's the radio side. Here is the car side. So I have that all hooked up. I had a couple extra wires that I'm not going to use right now. One is for like the vehicle speed. One is for aftermarket amp, which I am going to be putting in, but I did not yet. Also, just make sure that you're looking at your paper, because the wires, the colors do match up pretty well. Just look at your wires. They're all written on here what they go to, and they're written on these wires as well, or you'll get a book with the radio and a book with the harness, and that'll kind of tell you what to do. So I just followed that. Everything turned out good. So let's see if I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna hook this one to this one. That's your factory harness. This is the adapter for the factory harness. We're also going to, because it's a Chrysler, need the antenna adapter, which is why I was kind of, I knew I bought one because it came with the kit that I bought, and so this is why I was a little confused earlier about what the antenna looked like. But so we're going to hook this side into the factory antenna, so that's now adapted as well. So here we have the aftermarket radio, and we're just going to clip this harness into the back of this, make sure it's going the right direction, and it is. Now we're going to put this antenna adapter in, and there that is. Alright, now I'm going to turn the key on. Alright, let's see if we did everything right. Oh, it's powering up. That's good. Look at that, guys. I'm a boss. Okay, we got static. So let's move this to... Alright guys, we're good. So everything is correct. I will show you how to install this in, but I have to. I'm doing a backup camera as well, so that's why I didn't throw everything back together yet. So I'm going to show you guys how to do a backup camera as well. The radio is pretty much done. I just have to cut the factory radio bezel, which I'll show you right now. Alright guys, so that was the wiring portion of everything, which is now done, except from a backup camera. But if you guys are just doing a radio install, the wiring is done. Now this is the actual install kit to hold it in so it don't fall out all the time. So I got this off of the interwebs, like I buy everything. China is best quality and cheapest price. So we have this piece, which will be the trim bezel. That'll go on last. We have these pieces, which will be to mount it in there. It'll be like the L bracket, if you want to say, to mount it in so it don't go flopping everywhere like a, well, never mind, you know what. So this is the template basically, because you have to cut the factory radio bezel to put it. Now this is only to put a double din in, guys. Only to put a double din in. So it goes in like that, and you can see it lines up with those dowels, and also on the front lines up with your knobs. So you basically have to remove all this material. So if you guys are doing this, you're not going to be able to sell the vehicle with the factory radio unless you get another one of these out of a factory vehicle and throw it in. Now Chrysler also made these in a double din, like I said earlier. You can buy those at like $100-something. But I'm just going to go this way because I work at a salvage yard, Chuck's Auto Salvage, Douglasville, York, PA. You need anything, hit me up. But I'll cut this and we'll get it all finally installed.